Tim and the Enchanted River. Tim is a curious boy who lives in a small village surrounded by hills and forests. He loves exploring nature, climbing trees, and playing by the river near his house. One day, Tim hears an interesting story from his grandfather. Long ago, Grandpa says, there was a river in this forest called the Enchanted River. It could grant wishes to those with pure hearts. But over time, people stopped believing in it, and the river disappeared. Tim's eyes sparkle with excitement. "Do you think the river is still here, Grandpa?" he asks. Grandpa smiles. "Maybe, but no one has seen it for many years." That night, Tim can't stop thinking about the Enchanted River. What if I could find it? He wonders. The next morning, Tim packs his bag with some food, water, and a small notebook. He also brings his compass. "I'm going to find the Enchanted River," he tells his dog, Bella. Bella wags her tail, ready for an adventure. Tim and Bella head into the forest. They walk through tall trees, listening to the chirping birds and the rustling leaves. Tim looks at his compass and marks his path in the notebook. After a while, they reach a clearing with a large rock in the middle. Tim notices something strange. On the rock, there is an old carving of a river. Beneath it are the words, "Follow the sound of the water." Tim listens carefully. At first, he hears only the wind and the birds. But then, faintly, he hears the soft sound of flowing water. "Come on, Bella. Let's follow that sound," Tim says. They walk deeper into the forest, the sound of water growing louder. Finally, they reach a hidden valley. In the middle of the valley, a beautiful, sparkling river flows. The water glows softly, as if touched by magic. "We found it, the Enchanted River," Tim exclaims. Tim kneels by the river and cups his hands in the water. It feels cool and refreshing. Bella drinks from the river, her tail wagging happily. Suddenly, Tim hears a gentle voice. "Welcome, Tim," the voice says. Tim looks around, but he sees no one. "Who's there?" Tim asks nervously. "I am the spirit of the Enchanted River," the voice replies. "You have found me because of your pure heart. I can grant you one wish." Tim thinks for a moment. He could wish for toys, adventures, or even treasure. But then he remembers the villagers, who often struggle during dry seasons when their crops don't grow well. "I wish for the river to flow through our village, so everyone can have fresh water," Tim says. The river spirit is silent for a moment, then says, "Your wish is noble. It shall be done." The river begins to flow faster, and a new stream branches off, winding its way through the forest towards a village. Tim and Bella follow the stream, watching as it leads directly to the village's fields. When Tim returns home, he finds the villagers gathered around the new stream, amazed and overjoyed. "Tim, how did this happen?" they ask. Tim smiles. "I found the Enchanted River," he says. From that day on, the village prospers. The fields grow green, the animals have plenty of water, and everyone is happy. Tim becomes a hero, but he knows the real hero is the magical river. Tim continues to visit the Enchanted River, where he learns from its wisdom and enjoys its beauty. And whenever the village faces a problem, Tim knows the river will always be there to help.